the man with the plan. Let's go. Today on the how-to series with D4G, we're going to go over how to write an email. Because a lot of y'all YNs are so unprofessional, not unprofessional. That means there's ability to improve. There's an ability to go to the next level. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to just take it one step by step. Okay. And we're going to, let's do this thing, y'all. Let's do it. All right. So here we have the one and only email. All right. So we're going to, I'm going to show y'all some rappers, back in the day where I used to, when I first got started, I kind of learned that when you're getting in contact with these big records and these big people, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of not cool to have your stuff like this. Okay. So look, I did not spell feature right. Not finished. I don't feel like fixing it right now because I lost the file. It made me mad. Senior vocals by himself. Guess what? He never sent them to me. Never. Was this even hard? Let's take a listen. I don't even think this was banging, y'all. Look at this chat. Yeah, no. Anyways, that's what we don't do. We don't want to have this right here. With everything you do, you want to have a good impression, okay? I don't care what it is. You want to make sure that your impression is on top. All right. So let's go see here. This is another good one. All right. Boom. This is the first message that's been sent off to me with the track Blue. All right. He's talking about, I want to push your song. I want to do this and this and that. These are good things. Now, we don't always want to go along. We want to double check things. And you see here, I don't think I even reached out back to this guy. Okay. More so because I thought it was a scam. There's also things you have to look out for, I would say. I think I ended up meeting with him and email him on a different platform, but this is a lot of things you kind of have to, be aware of once your songs start getting traction. Yeah, but this is a good example of what you might see when being reached out. I would also look for emails with the actual company name in them. One, and then the next thing would be to see the link to match there. Since this is like a Spotify playlist thing, like I said, I'm keeping everything real with y'all. So yeah, it's not really. So let's go to. All right, so this is one. This is not a very high end. This is like a casual one here. Yeah, not really all that. I'm trying to find. There's one with. Fake. Because what is this? Like I said, if they don't start with professionalism, and if they don't allow you to call, automatic no go. Okay. All right, here we go. So this was even though, yes, this was a something where it was a deal per se. This was like this is fake here. I'm gonna show you the fake one as well. This is fake because one, it doesn't have the person's name, and two, there's no real link that matches here. Okay. This is not going to be like this here. And boom, I asked for a Zoom call. There was nothing talked about with the Zoom call. Scam. Okay. This is something to be aware of again. Okay. So my guy Dalton, okay, we did a deal was with Beans Records, and this is more like a marketing company, and it was an up and coming record label. Okay, so some of these people that reach out are legitimate people trying to find artists. Okay, so some of these are legitimate. I'm trying to find the first Beans record thing I received. Might have been this one. But anyways, I'll go into it. So me and were chatting back and forth here. I think the main important thing is I was replying to, I think this might have got deleted. And so here, he reached out to me. He let me know who he was, the record label. This is a record deal, quote unquote. So in this one, it was more of like a distribution. I went on theirs. They sent it to Spotify curators and things like that nature. And from that point on, this was the split. So this is very, very professional. His name is here, who he is, what's going on, what you're signing to, what you're getting made, how much money. Boom, bow, bang. All right. So this right here is just this is not a real record company. This is people that what they do is they get artists and they're getting money from putting your stuff on platforms, but they're also helping you with the marketing side. But getting in contact with people like Dalton is really good if you want to just stay in contact with different people that may or may not have other connections. But that's what I've done there. And I'm gonna go. Let me see if I can find, because there was this one dude where I got a feature from. I think this is very important. There's a very important way on how to ask for features, especially from if an artist is slightly bigger than you. Excuse me, buddy. All right. So some of these did come from Instagram. Some was from SoundCloud. I'm going to start off with Joe Kenji, okay? All right. So we already talked on Instagram. We sent the email. He said, send it in the email. He sent it back. Boom. That's normally, if you're going to be one-on-one, you've already talked to them, that's normally how it's going to go. Send the email, boom, you're good. Let's see what we got here. All right, boom. So a lot of times what I would do is I found an email. These are people that are, might be new, yada, yada. I make a subject. Tell them why you are sending the email. Please. Feature inquiry. Something more. They can see that and they can tell that you care about what you're doing. Now, there's some stuff wrong. I always say start with what you like about that artist. Then tell them who you are. and go into why. This is very meaty. I need a verse. Please let me know as soon as possible. I'm excited to start making music with you. That was some optimism. Here, there was no response for a reason, okay? Now, I want to find some ones I did get a response from. I think it was this one. So I also used to do this little manager thing. That didn't work out. It's like I do have some. Might be it right here. All right, here we go. All right, so Yik Titan, he's also a poppin' artist. I think some of these, because they might have new emails or they might have deleted it, it's not appearing. So it's showing like he wrote and stuff like that. So boom, I said hello. I'm who I am. Here. He said, yes, this is Yik. I can do 120. Well, he first told me how much he could do it for. I'm trying to see where it's at. So what I would do is, because I have been scammed in the past when it comes to money, whatever they agree on, tell them you'll send one part first and the other half after. That's the best way to do it, especially with these Atlanta ass niggas, scamming ass niggas. Most niggas that scam are from Atlanta. Letting y'all know. Don't fuck with artists from Atlanta, bro. Most of these niggas cannot rap. Whatever. I'm gonna hold my peace on that. But make sure you're doing your due diligence by not giving all your money and being a dummy. Okay. So it's kind of crazy. I didn't know these junks got deleted, bro. Like, what? He must have a new email. Cause I did get a response from bro. That's why I'm like, Yik. Tight. There we go. I bet. I don't know if I should be covering this, but if y'all want to just email the guy and get some, hit him up, bro. This is his real email from what I know. Money and song received. Boom. Sounds good, brother. Boom. And he sent back, and we both was on the same page. All right, I sent the rest of the money. Thank you for your patience. Keep it professional. None of these niggas are your friends. None of these people care about you. They want to get that bread. But the way that you approach things comes off in a more professional manner where I was able to bring it down. I think he originally said 150. I said, bro, I can't do 150. Let me do this. Bro worked with me. You get what I'm saying? That's how you do it. Okay? All this stuff about people wanting songs for a milli and 100,000, blah, blah, blase. Like, no, bro. Keep it simple. Keep it rolling, okay? I'm going to show one last one. I think that was from here. I used to play the game as a manager. Y'all could do that if you want, but I don't really have to. But y'all see, I have hit up some very big names, okay? And I've had responses come back from my professionalism through emails. The email will never die. Stop texting for your emails. That's something broke. That's on everything. All right. Yeah, I got one more. Yeah, I'm going to show y'all one more where I actually had a conversation with local record label. He's actually out here in Greensboro. I kind of messed up on my end by not reaching back out. I think another thing is reaching back out to these people when they respond in a timely manner makes a huge difference. A lot of times we kind of forget that these people are busy, you know, and because of that, we might miss the mark by just sitting around and not responding to people. And I'm going to find this. I apologize, y'all. I should have prepared more. So I'm gonna do a part 2. I'm gonna keep it simple with y'all. We're gonna get back into it. Much love. And I hope this helps out for y'all to understand the importance of sending emails. Sending emails, okay, is very, very, very important as an artist. You must know how to do them because, especially if you don't have a manager and you want to do stuff the right way, reaching out to these people is not the same as texting. That's all I want to get across your head. You saw the different aspects, who responded, who didn't, and you also got to see people that actually responded that's in the industry. I was able to get features from. And this was me in high school from learning how to send right emails. I wasn't around artists. I wasn't around that vicinity, but because of my professionalism and me having contact with these people, I was able to do that. Stay tuned. Subscribe to D4 channel for another how-to session with your boy, Japan. We are out. Yo!